Eliana Ribeiro, right here on web radio, Canção Nova, and that was Barco a Vela from this Tuísfer. That was the second of two songs from the Tuísfer. Before that, we had Rain of Grace. Chuva de Graça is the Portuguese term, rain of grace, which means rain as in April showers, bring May flowers type rain of grace. And we've talked about that song before, both of them before. Just a powerful image of just surrounded by this rain, as in water falling from the sky, but it's not water, it's grace. And of course, many of the saints used to talk about that we are like fish. As a fish is surrounded by water, so we are surrounded by the grace of God. It's a pretty powerful reminder of who we are as disciples of Christ. And it's something that we're called to celebrate, especially as we approach Pentecost. And we're called to celebrate it in a powerful way because we're called to live and to preach the Word of God. I think that's something we talked about before, but it's something that we as Catholics really have to understand, that our role is to be people of faith so powerful that others start realizing that Jesus did resurrect from the dead and God is alive. And so it's really important. And that sometimes it requires a radical response. And radical not in the violent way, but a radical in where everyone else would protest against, we'll say, persecution that comes along. We respond in a spiritual sense and pray for our persecutors. And that's a form of being radical, but in a positive way that just leave people going, why do they do that? And open the door for people start asking the question, what is it that we are all about? So it causes a change, it calls for a change of heart that we need in order to proclaim the Word.
You're listening to Faith and Music on web radio Canção Nova.
So we are here bringing you the music from the Canção Nova community and beyond. And one of the reasons why we can do that is our faith is universal. As we all know, Catholic means universal. You hear that? Well, Catholic means universal. Yes, we know that. But our faith is universal. That means that when you're talking to people who are, part of our faith from whatever country they may be, we all share the same thing. Like, for example, if we were to go into Eucharistic adoration and we bring the monstrance out and we put the Eucharist in the monstrance, which is also which is called the lunette. Well, you could be whatever country and you know what's going on there, and it's a powerful reminder of what we are all about. And so that's universal. So you could be in, we'll say you could be in Vietnam, for crying out loud, which is not very open to people of faith, and you could be in like one of those underground masses or something like that, which I know they're doing it in China. I imagine they're doing it in Vietnam, and the priest holds up the host. You know what that means. Even though you may be in a place where you don't speak the language in the country, you may not speak the language in the mass, but the language of our faith is universal. What we believe is exactly the same thing, and so that's a powerful reminder of what we are all about. I'll talk about that in the next segment, about the reality that I had heard a long time ago, and of just how powerful that is. But so we have that universal reality of being people of faith who believe in the same thing. That's what our Catholic faith is all about, that we can go anywhere in the world, and when someone is, for example, in adoration of the Eucharist, we know exactly what is going on, and we will join them.
Faith and music. Faith